Campfire Stories.
So cozy, huh?
Yeah, it's really peaceful.
Beautiful night.
Oh, hello there. Yeah, we're all sitting with our good pal Micah Harper. So why don't you come and snuggle by the campfire with us?
Yeah, it's a beautiful night sky up there.
Yeah.
Look at all the stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of my home.
Oh, why is that?
Where I'm from, we have the northern lights, and they light up the sky almost every night, and I miss them so much.
Oh, that's beautiful.
What are the northern lights?
The northern lights, or the aurora borealis, really only happen in the Arctic and the Antarctic, or the North and South Poles. And where I'm from, in Nunavut, Canada, it's very close to the North Pole, so we see them fairly often.
That's cool.
So what are the northern lights? Are they lights in the sky?
Yeah, they're big, beautiful lights, and you get so many different colors. You can get big, bold blues and gorgeous greens, and sometimes even pink.
Whoa. Do you have any stories about the aurora borealis?
I can tell you a story.
Yes, please.
So I'm Inuk, and Inuit believe that every single thing has a spirit.
Oh,
Huh.
every single thing?
Everything has a spirit. That means you and me.
Well, what about Tony?
Tony has a spirit.
What about Gary?
Gary has a spirit.
Well, what about this log or this rock? Do they have a spirit?
That rock and that log both have spirits.
Ah, so that must mean the northern lights have spirits too.
Yeah.
Huh.
The northern lights are our ancestors that have passed on to the afterlife. And when we see the northern lights, we know that they're happy because the northern lights mean that they're playing a big game of soccer.
How do you play soccer in the sky? You kind of need a field.
Well, the northern lights are the field.
Oh.
But you don't want to get them too angry. You don't want to interrupt their game. And you can interrupt that game by whistling. Can you whistle?
Well, we don't want to interrupt them, right? Well,
Micah, you're gonna interrupt them.
When they start coming closer and closer and closer, there's one trick that can help you.
Oh, what is
okay.
If you have a zipper, you can pull it up and down really fast.
Really?
I don't have a zipper.
Oh, I don't have a zipper.
I'm wearing a sweater.
I don't have a zipper either. I've got it. We also do this one trick, and it sounds like a zipper. If you put your fingernails together and rub really fast, it sounds like a zipper. Do you want to try?
Sure. Oh, it does kind of sound like a zipper.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And poof, they're gone.
Huh.
Wow, that was an amazing story,
That was
Micah.
really cool.
So anytime you see the northern lights, you always know that your ancestors are happy.
Yeah, playing a big old soccer game.
Wow.
You know, but just don't make them mad.
Yeah, I'm only wearing a button-up, so.
Oh. Yeah.
It's practice.